week's episode, we're discussing organization charts. When I say the words organizational charts, you probably start to nod off, eyes roll back in your head because you're like, that's so not important. It's so formal, and that's really only for large corporations. But it is not, and I'm excited to share some tips with you today of why organization charts are important for your business, even if it's just you by yourself or if you have a small team. Every business requires a clear structure for their company, and an organization chart can really help with that. It can really make your team understand the hierarchy of your organization and what channels to go through as well. These organization charts are usually communicated visually, and it can really help employees see the organizational structure and help them contribute to the team overall. An organization chart can help your employees understand their relationship with other groups within the company. By clearly communicating how each group of staff members relates to each other, the organization can experience greater growth by avoiding unnecessary conflicts and confusion. An organization chart can also help assess employees' workloads. This can clearly illustrate where the loop ends, where the buck stops here, based on every person that's in your organization on your org chart. It's a quick reference way to look and see who should that employee be communicating with, which helps eliminate all the confusion. One thing that I think an organization chart can be really helpful with too is collaboration. Which employees work in which departments, which might be a good resource for another employee, can be huge when determining where in an organization, especially if you have a large one, where people should go to find other people to collaborate with. Another great thing about organization charts is it can show you the holes in your structure. Without the insights that an organization chart provides, it's more difficult to identify any talent gaps that your company has. Important functions that no one is accountable for are immediately apparent in an organizational chart. People can use this organizational chart to better help write job descriptions or determine the type of person that they're looking for based on the gap that was identified in the organizational chart. An org chart is really great at helping you determine efficiencies within your business and vice versa. If there is something that is slowing you down, like the bottleneck of my podcast, which I've talked about in previous episodes, an organization chart can really help you determine what's the best way to fix those bottlenecks, so that way overall efficiency is increased. One of my favorite things to do with an organizational chart, if you are by yourself or have a very small team, is to create what your future business looks like. This gives you an opportunity to dream about your business and the different positions that you would like to have. When I first started my business, someone told me to create an org chart, and I thought, that is the goofiest thing. I'm just me. I'm a solo entrepreneur. I don't need to create an org chart. But I did it, and looking back from where we are now, it's kind of amazing to see that a lot of those things that we were looking for back then have now been filled by some amazing people on our team. And without creating that organization chart, I would have not had a roadmap of what I needed, what I wanted, the people that I was looking for. So don't discount an organization chart just because you might have a smaller business, you might be by yourself. Give yourself the ability to dream about what your organization could become, and you never know. Those future spots on the organization chart just might be filled with awesome people.